ride 24/8. Do what it takes. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred VanVleet.
And maybe it's shocking, and maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Pirtle in its center. And for Houston, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Steven Adams is out there with Smith, and it's VanVleet into the one.
Here we go.
Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
It's deflected. Here's Dick, and the three ball is good.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Smith with a screen on quickly. VanVleet, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside, Barrett. It's up a three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pastor quickly. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range. Dick's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. For three, VanVleet. Another miss by Houston.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And checking out Toronto,
They had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Brooks. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And Barrett gets it to go.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Will it go? Smith gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Dick. Outside, Barrett. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Barrett's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Kick out to Adams. Back to Green. The three. Rebound by the Raptors. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Back to Van Vliet. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 15 points for Grady Dick.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now, here's Green. Still without a basket. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Van Vliet wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Shepherd's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
Number 15, Shepherd.
Shepherd, the pass to Thompson. Over quickly. Thompson misses.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
They've got Tari Eason. Shepherd out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Quickly against Thompson. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Eason. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Jazz, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Brown the pass to Dick. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's quickly. Nothing on the board. Lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
That free throw good from Thompson.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get, boy, that combination is potent.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And so Thompson nails both of them. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The Raptors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. It's Dick on the wing. Whitmore defending. Dick, that's good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Landale. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Eason's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
On the wing, Barnes. Dick in the corner. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Holiday inside the line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Barnes outside. Shoots the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from three, this guy is almost unguardable.
Here's Thompson. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. 5 to shoot. They grabbed their own miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Passed her quickly. Back to Barnes from downtown. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Rockets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Olynyk finds Brown. Launches it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Thompson outside to halt the run, and the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Toronto, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Lumps, please. You're thinking about the shot. Next up. One more time, a round of applause for the first.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Houston Rockets.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look at Houston, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there, challenging times for the franchise.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Tick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Van Vliet on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Raptors now. Onside, Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
And it's Green, missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Dick, that's good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Van Vliet finds Green. Shot to stop the run. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Clark famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Pass to Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside from past the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tick in the corner.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Toronto, Jakob Pirtle, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
He's off on the second. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Van Vliet's got 13 points.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as Van Vliet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Charity stripe shot. Smith, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mitchell kicks to Brown. .125 left to play in the third. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
For 3, Van Vliet. No good that time. The Raptors have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. A 3-pointer is right on target. Abaji's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. They get a hand on it. Olynyk with the steal. To the middle. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Thanks so much for your watch party.
Houston making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Steven Adams. Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. .36 seconds left in the third. Brown, no good. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Pass to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Brown outside. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 12 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got him and Thompson. Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Whitmore. No good on the triple. Here's Abaji. Pass to Boucher. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Boucher's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And it's Green missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Abaji. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Whitmore with it. Pass to Landale. Now Thompson. Here's Eason. Boucher with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Brown. Thompson.
Mercy, mercy me.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Raptors have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Brown outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Abaji. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Abaji's got 11 in the second half.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Landale. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Landale's got his first points of the game.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
2 minutes remaining.
From the arc. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Thompson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Boucher, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Green. Thompson against Mitchell. Thompson misses.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Grady Dick.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A new lineup here for Houston. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell outside. Pass to Shed. Olynyk with it. In the corner, it's Boucher. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drills it from outside.
He was determined to get those points back. You could just see the competitiveness of Van Vliet there.
And the basket by Olynyk.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, Very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Grady Dick.